Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you relax. Hope you sleep. We are at it production-wise. I have updated. If you haven't received a tracking order yet, or a notification that you're getting shipped your product, understand what I've done is I've pulled all of the old fittings out of the cans and the older style fittings that were good, but went to a new style fitting that we just came up with that I like. It's got a hex 10mm design in the center of it. So if you haven't got a shipping confirmation yet, that means I have your package still. And what I did was I pulled the fittings. I'm gonna have them in stock, but I went to the new style fitting and I'm gonna put that in everybody's kit so it's an updated style. And basically right now what I'm doing is I'm playing around with settings. I've got all of the fittings printing very good except for the M18 fitting that I made. I added an additional fitting to the kit, and I also updated the website, which I have. I'm working with a developer right now. He's actually cleaning up the website as well. And basically what ended up happening is I needed to clean up the website. I wanted to add another fitting to it, and I wanted it to be a more streamlined design. I wasn't going to put that much pressure on myself right now to make it even better, but you know what? I said for whatever, for what it's worth it. So this is the final-ish form, I think, of where we're at with this can. After this, it will not change anymore. I don't see it changing that much. We're looking at a different plunger style, maybe a little wider head, a little thicker body, so it's a little stronger. One of the plungers did break in transit, but I have the new one going out. I was supposed to get it out yesterday. I just got so tied up that I couldn't get it out right away. So I'm replacing that part. It's the plungers are strong for up and down movement, but if you're gonna take it and bend it and try to yank it sideways or something like that, or put a lot of pressure on it sideways, it's gonna break. We made a new updated design that is substantially stronger, but it does take longer to print and it's quite a bit more material. So we're going to stay what we got right now and just keep the disclaimer out there. Just if you're putting the plunger in and out of the can, try to pull up and down as straight as possible. The side-to-side movement, if you're trying to just jam it in there and yank it out, torsional, or what would you call it, side stress, they don't really do very well with that. Other than that, we're at it. We're producing, we're updating, we're trying to get as far as we possibly can in advancement with this, that so we can come to a stop with moving on this and move on to the next top, or the next tool. So this is at its final stage. The can is at its final stage, the fittings at its final stage, the plungers at its final stage. Now it's just producing, and then it's kind of up in the air with the toolboxes whether or not we go to a solid color toolbox where I just make a bunch of them, and whatever I pick for somebody, that's just what they get, or if we want to keep doing the initials, because it takes a long time. The toolboxes with the initials take 6 to 8 hours to print, and it goes through a lot of wasted material with switching back and forth between the colors, so then you have to up the price. So I did increase the price on the website to reflect what I'm using and what I need to make it worth it. So choose a toolbox with your kit wisely. Other than that, it's going well. Everything's going good. I just ordered a bulk shipment of filament and stuff in, into some clean storage containers that I can start storing these and stacking them on shelves, so I can start putting bulk stuff away and I don't have to keep worrying about producing daily. I can just have a bunch in stock, and as the orders come in, they get filled. Other than that, kind of some things up a little bit. Straightened this one out. I made a external chute for it, so when it discharges, same with this one over here. It discharges the little filament pieces down in the bottom of like a little exhaust chute that comes around the side. And my dryers are running constantly, trying to keep filament, water, moisture and stuff out of the dryers. I ordered another dryer to go next to it. I'm probably going to order a fourth one as well, just to keep filament dry at all times. This AMS2 top up here, that does dry, but it dries when it's not printing. So I've ordered the external power source to plug into the back of it so I can actually dry while I'm printing as well. This here is an aftermarket part that's on top of this. It's called the Sunloo. It does dry, as you can see the display is on here. It is drying and bringing down the humidity and stuff. This humidity only increases whenever it's heating because of the fact that it's heating. So it's got a dryer on it as well that can run at all times. So yeah, we're trying to streamline this, make it as comfortable as possible and as clean as possible. And the new can design with the Made in the USA, I really like it. It's nice. And we changed the centerpiece down in the middle of the can to a more easier to print, streamline centerpiece that's better than the old one. So yeah, that's where we're at with it. If you haven't grabbed yours, support the channel, grab it today. I'll have a link down below for you. Hopefully the website looks better than what it did before when you guys go to click on it. It's going to take at least a couple days, maybe 2 or 3 days for the website to be completely up and organized the way we want it, but it's coming along. Next thing I think I'm going to work on is the F-150 cowl drain kits, the 2015 to 2021 F-150 cowl drain area where it drains on top of the engine on both sides. I'm going to make a click-in kit that goes in each side of the plastic area with nipples and clear hoses that's going to drain back behind the fenders instead of out onto the engine bay. We're going to get that taken care of and that remedied instead of that big bulky plastic piece that Ford wants you to put on the passenger side that covers everything up, but they never even addressed the water leaking on the driver's side. So that will be the next project after this one is tied up here in the next probably couple days. And we'll just keep producing and keep getting toolboxes and stuff out, keep getting things out to you guys, and that's it. So I'll leave the link down below. You guys pick up your oil filter pre-filler kit today, and I appreciate y'all. Be blessed. Take care. Have a great weekend.